You're on.
Great. So can you guys start off by introducing yourselves to our
What's up,
site
everyone?
visitors?
Adrian Patrick with Otherwise.
Ryan Patrick, otherwise.
Awesome. So the last time we caught you guys in this area was Rock Allegiance, like out in Hershey. So please, like, fill me in. What's been going on since then? It's got to be a whirlwind for you guys.
Yeah. When was that? What was Rock Allegiance?
God, it was like last September, I think.
September, that's right.
Was it September? Yeah, I mean, since then.
September 5th or something.
Yeah. Was it? It was nice weather.
It's been a nice hurricane since Rock and Roll Hurricane going on.
Yeah.
Touring and being home for like a week here and there. Just having a really good time doing all of it.
Yeah. This last run, when it ended, we got 3 weeks at home, which was the longest we got to be home all since we left last January 2nd. So it was nice to be home and get to spend some time. It was just enough time for me, at least personally, to get ready to go back out on the road. While we were home, we played a huge New Year's Eve party with Buck Cherry and Queensryche and Pop Evil. And then we also did the MMA Awards, which will air tonight at 8 p.m. on the Fox Sports Network.
So exciting.
Yeah, it was very cool. It was our first big award show, and we were hanging out with celebrities, and people were acting like we were celebrities, and we were in our hometown, and it was very surreal. But
is that like a different world for you guys?
Vegas, yeah. Vegas is
it's like another planet.
Yeah, it's unlike any other place on Earth. So, you guys, have you been?
Not yet.
Oh, you gotta come. You guys all gotta come to Vegas. If you've never been, you gotta go there at least once in your life.
That's what everyone's telling me. So
yeah.
We're trying to plan a wedding out there, and they're like,
well, hey, that's the place to do it. Wedding capital of the world.
Absolutely. So, I mean, you guys have a little bit of time off, some time to reflect, and now you're out on this run with Papa Roach and Stone Sour, and this is the kickoff here in Bethlehem. So, what are your expectations for this tour?
Oh, man, we're just ready to put it all out on the stage. You know, we expect a lot from ourselves to really step up to the plate. You know, we're getting this huge opportunity, and we're going to make the most of it.
Yeah. And, you know, this is the biggest tour of our careers so far. So we're pretty confident that the Papa Roach and the Stone Sour fans are going to like what they hear. You know, we did a run with Daughtry and Three Doors Down in late 2012, and even though we can play with bands like that, a little more mainstream, a little quote-unquote lighter, easier listening, their fans have really embraced us. So to be on the stage on a bill with bands that fall in the genre as Papa Roach and Stone Sour, I'm really confident that the fans are gonna enjoy what they see and hear.
Oh, absolutely. I think there's been this whole thing too where we've seen this word of mouth type of sharing for rock artists and things like that, which aren't getting a lot of play on radio and things like that. And I mean, I've watched you guys rise up, you know, from starting out, you know, and playing like festivals like Rock on the Range and Rock Allegiance and all that, to now, you know, sharing the stage with Stone Sour and Papa Roach. And, you know, you guys are so active on social media and all that. How much do you feel that's a tool?
It's a huge tool. I'm pretty sure we are one of the first bands that people got to watch develop in the Facebook era. You know, there was a lot of bands that broke on MySpace, but the timing for us and our careers getting started just happened to be when Facebook exploded. And so, I mean, you can literally go back on our Facebook. My brother was actually talking about it a couple weeks ago, when we would see posts from 2011 or was it 2010, we'd post something and it'd get like 5 likes, you know, one comment, 5 likes. And now, you know, you can, you know, we get hundreds of comments and likes, and we try to, you know, get back to as many people as we can. There's something like 529 unread messages on our Facebook right now, and we each try to go through and write back and answer as much as we can, but they just keep coming in. So please be patient. We're gonna get to you. We're gonna get to them. All our personal pages, we run those ourselves. So the social media has really played a big part in our you know, kind of upswing that we're experiencing right now. My brother does a damn good job with the Twitter. You know, it's pretty cool when it gives fans a little bit more accessibility than they didn't have in the past. You know, even, you know, Papa Roach blew up before there was a MySpace, before a Facebook. You know, but with us, we're growing in literally right under the public eye, you know, and it can be strange at times. You know, people sometimes think because you're friends on Facebook that maybe they're a little bit closer to you than, you know, they really are, but that's the trade-off, you know. It's a whole new world, and people can see a side of us, that a side of their favorite artists, a side of their favorite bands that you couldn't in the past. So it's a give and take.
Absolutely. I think a lot of the shroud of mystery that used to surround rock artists has been lifted now. You know, everybody knows everything. It's like, you know, there's less of that, but I think the fans appreciate it at the same time. So I guess it can be a double-edged sword.
It very much is so, and we try to figure that out. You know, do we need, are we giving ourselves, showing too much of ourselves to people, or does that make people appreciate us more? We don't know. You know, but we're just ourselves, and we're going to continue to do that as long as people listen.
So can we talk about the new video that just premiered the other day? It looks fantastic. Where'd you guys film it?
That was all shot in Vegas.
Was it?
Yeah. One of our favorite, the bar scene is an old Vegas staple called the Champagne Inn, and it the other locations were a desert out, you know, out just southwest or southeast of they went to Boulder City. So all shot right in Vegas, and a couple of the actors, one of them came in from LA, two of them live out in Vegas.
Monster Energy premiered it, which was very exciting for us. You know, they've been supporting our career thus far, and they premiered it on their website, and that got us like a great look. So it's helping out the fact that that song is at radio right now as well, and it's in the top 30. Hopefully it'll break the top 20 soon, and we're hoping for top 10 as well.
So make sure you request it. I Don't Apologize at your local radio station.
Yeah, the online feedback from the video has been great.
It's good. I'm so happy to hear somebody hasn't forgot the art of the music video, because, you know, I still love to see that side, and it gives people a visual to take away from the meaning of the song, too. And, you know, so much is just digital downloads now. And,
absolutely.
You know, you don't see liner notes and things like that anymore, so, like, seeing the visual element's always cool. So.
Well, thank you. The director, Robert John Clyde, did a very good job of capturing the essence of the song for very little money. I mean, you know, we're not hip-hop artists where we have a $100,000 video budget. You know, it's the budget that he was given barely covered the costs and permits to light the tree on fire, and you know, makeup. You know, so he has a brilliant eye, and like you said, the art of the video, when done properly and done in a you know, it looks like high-end fashion, like in a high-end fashion video that he put together. You know, and it's very cool. We're hoping it's going to help propel us to the next level.
Oh, of course. I think it's great, too, that people can do these, you know, complex-looking videos and everything, concepts for not, you know, so much money before, because the technology is there for everyone to create and edit and do all that stuff, like right at home. It's great.
Yeah.
You know, I think the song message is something that people can relate to, too. I mean, we've all dealt with a terrible breakup, and we've all dealt with that kind of stuff. And I mean, even your first single, Soldiers, is something that people could relate to also. You guys seem to have nailed that pretty good. Any plans for what might be the next single to come out from you guys?
Oh, man. I don't know.
Yeah, there's always talk, but we haven't really decided yet. You know, we're going to wait and see how I Don't Apologize does. And then we have a few other tricks up our sleeves that we may release. We'll see.
Yeah, it's all strategy. You know, we're fortunate to have a good team behind us, with the guys at Arms Division, our management company. They know what they're doing. You know, so
this is strategic rock and roll.
Strategic rock and roll. So depending on how I Don't Apologize does, you know, will dictate what the next thing will be. So hopefully we'll, on this album cycle, we'll get at least another, you know, year and a half out of it. You know, 2 more singles. We're hoping for. So.
Good. Yeah. So you think we'll see you guys on any of the summer festivals this year?
Yeah, I think you will. Yes. I'm positive you will. So we can't actually announce yet, but
top secret.
Everybody's like on their edge of the seats for announcements for this stuff. So it's,
are they really?
Oh yeah.
Well, we have been confirmed for some big festivals, so we'll be good.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's so
summer's gonna be a fun time.
That's great. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for
Thank
taking
you,
a few
Kristyn.
minutes out to speak
No
with me. You have any comments to share with our site visitors?
Well, thank you guys for listening to us and supporting us. Our album True Love Never Dies is out right now. We're trying to bring rock and roll back to the mainstream, man. So help us out. Go pick one up.
Great, thank you.